today? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in. Kingdom, come on in. Wonderful Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everyone. How are you today? Welcome in. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time of day it is for you. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Kingdom, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, love. How are you today? Love says, hey, Treasure Kingdoms. If Oh, you look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Let me make the screen a little bigger so I can read it really, really good. Awesome. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How are you, beautiful? How are you, beautiful lady? How are you doing? How are you today? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. I didn't see your email, but I did respond, I think, yesterday. So, yeah, we'll catch up. Whenever you get a chance, we will catch up. Yeah. How are you today? How are you? How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. How you doing? How are you? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Today's topic, and I have a confession. So I've been disobedient because the Spirit gave me this message maybe about 2 weeks ago, and it is an uncomfortable topic. So I didn't do it, and then last night the Spirit said, "You've got to do it," and I said, "Well, I don't know how to. Um, I don't know how to bring it out." And so God showed me exactly what to do. So today's topic is watch narcissists around your children. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. And then love says, as you come in, yeah, as you come on in, smash the like button in the words of Lawrence. Yes, yes. Kingdom, how are you today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. How are you today? Come on in, come on in, come on in. And I actually wrote a few notes as God gave it to me so that I would not forget. So I'm gonna be referring to my notes in between. So we'll just wait for a couple more people to come in, and then we'll get started on today's topic. Yeah, and just praying that whoever is to see this, whoever has doubts or questions, that they come across this, or that God gives them the answers that they need. So, yeah, that's my prayer. So, yes, Kingdom, come on in, come on in, come on in. How is everybody doing today? How is everyone doing today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We're talking about the kids today. We're talking about the kids. Yeah, yeah, I pushed it off for about 2 weeks, and God said, no, no more. Um, it has to be spoken. So um, I'm gonna be obedient, and I'm going to give it exactly how God gave it to me to give it. Last night He gave it to me, so I said, okay, I can do that. That I can do. So Kingdom, come on in, come on in, come on in. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you this wonderful, beautiful Wednesday? How are you today? How is everything going? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And as you guys come in, like Love and Lawrence says, smash the like button on your way in and just wave, say hi, say hello, so that we can acknowledge your presence and know that you are there. Yeah. Um, so I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get going because I'm a little nervous. So I'm just gonna just get it out. Um, so the topic today is watch your children around narcissists. And a lot of times we don't realize this, but when children are around narcissists, especially in the home, or it's a relationship that they are around a lot, we don't realize this, but the same thing that happens with us happens with kids. And what that means is the narcissist can transfer all of their negative energy, all of their negative behavior. They're showing the children that that's how adults, it's okay for an adult to act that way. Does that make sense? So a lot of times we don't realize it, but narcissism, in my opinion, and I really think that it's a learned behavior. And a lot of times when a narcissist is in the household, a lot of times the children will mirror what they are seeing, the energy that is there, all of that negative, toxic energy. So we want to be very, very, very mindful of that the kids are seeing all of this nasty, negative, toxic, explosive, disgusting behavior. And then those kids sometimes those kids pick up on that behavior, and then they repeat the same behavior because they see an adult, behaving that way. So they then feel that they can, and then that's where the cycle repeats. And then they grow up, or even before they grow up, they're mirroring the exact behavior that they're seeing because in their mind, they feel that it's okay and that it's normal. I hope that makes sense. And hey, Vanessa, how you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And so transfer of energy from the narcissist to the children is very, very, very real. It's very real. If you find the kids start complaining or nagging a little bit too much, it could be that they are just emulating the behavior and the things that they're hearing and seeing. They're just emulating that. I hope that makes sense. And so, so another thing is, from my experience, a lot of times narcissists really don't like children. I think it's comes and goes. They especially do not like stepchildren. And the reason why I say that is because I think that in their mind, they feel like this person, this child or children is competition to them. Well, everyone's competition to them. But if you're living with a narcissist and you have a stepchild, you have a child, which is their stepchild, they're going to trauma bond these kids. They're going to gaslight these kids. They're going to nitpick all of everything that the child does because they can't stand the child. They hate. I've seen it firsthand. They do not like kids, and they especially do not like stepchildren. They despise them. Nothing that they do, nothing that a stepchild does is correct or can do. They can't do anything right. Especially if they're in the home with the narcissist. They can try to be the nicest kid in the world, and that narcissist will pull apart everything that they do, find fault with everything, accuse them of things. Diminish them. They never uplift them. Never. They never see the good in the kids, just like you. They never see the good. They only see what they want to see, and then they take it and they twist it. And they make that child feel like a second-class citizen in their own home, where the child is uncomfortable with being at home. Hey, Half Moon. Half Moon says, hi. How you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Half Moon says, I came home early one day and found my wife had tied my son to his bed because he refused to take a nap. My oldest son is a psychological mess, and I can only imagine why. My ex is an evil beast. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. They do not like children. And I think the reason why they don't like children is because in their mind they feel that this child is competition for them, because the child needs attention, because the child needs tender love and care. The child needs you. The child needs your attention. The child needs you to be there for them. And that is competition for them. And a lot of times they don't want to be a parent. It's all a facade. It's all a facade. They don't want to be a parent. They don't want to deal with, they want to show the child off. They want to dress the child up and show the child off. They want to post the child maybe on social media. They want to take the child out to say, hey, I'm a mom and I'm a dad. But when it comes to the real reality of being a parent, that they don't want to deal with. They can't handle it. They cannot handle it. And so, like Half Moon says, now his son is a psychological mess because of the behavior that has happened to him from the parent, the narcissistic parent. So it feeds into other issues, into other problems. And we don't really recognize it because our wheels are spinning a lot of times, but there's a lot that we don't see and there's a lot that we don't know. But if we pay attention to these kids, if the kid is withdrawn and stays in their room and tiptoes around the house in their own home, that tells you something is not right. And they do nasty, disgusting things to kids. Because kids annoy them. Kids bother them. The kid is an annoyance to them. So just like how they're gaslighting and trauma bonding us, they're doing the same thing to the children. And God knows what else. So watch your children around. If you know that you are dealing with a narcissist, watch your children around these people. They're evil, and they will do some disgusting things to kids. Because who's going to believe a kid? And then Half Moon says, I'm doing great. Awesome, 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 awesome. And then Love says, hi, y'all. Welcome in. On your way in, smash the like button, comment, and share the live stream. Yeah, sharing is caring. Yes, 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 absolutely. Absolutely. And then Half Moon says, all of my kids are smarter than she was. She was envious, yep, and didn't know anything about raising children. Yeah, because they're envious of the children. The children are competition. They just have children for society to say, look, I'm a parent. I have a child. The child is like a little box. They want to put the kid in a box when it's convenient for them, and when they want to show the child off, they take it out of the box. But other than that, they don't want to be bothered with kids. They don't have any attachment to children. They don't have any emotions for children. Only when it's convenient for them. But they terrorize. They terrorize not only you, they terrorize the children also. And I promise you, there's things that you don't know, that you haven't seen. And God knows what. Yeah. Hey, Ada, how you doing today? Welcome in. Ada says, hello, everyone. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in. Hey, Tarshul, how are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. And then Tarshul says, hi, everyone. Love overload to all. I love it. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Annie, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Annie says, hello, Miss Treasure. Good topic. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of things. And what's sad is a lot of times these kids, I feel it breaks my heart because the kids don't know what's going on. They want to do the right thing. They want to say the right thing. And sometimes no matter what they do, they nitpick everything that they do. Everything that you do bothers the narcissist, and everything that the child does bothers the narcissist. Your very existence bothers the narcissist. And the child's very existence bothers the narcissist. Yeah, yeah. And then Tarshil says, my children refuse to go back to their other parents' house. Yep, DFAC report was made based on my children's complaints against him. Yeah, yeah. Because they want to torture the children. They want to torture the children. They want the children to pick a side. They want the children to choose them over the other parent. They don't want the child, just like the flying monkeys and just like the new supplies, they don't want for you to have anyone. And they want the children to choose their side. They don't want for the child to love you both. What's wrong with the child loving both parents? What's wrong with that? They do all sorts of disgusting things when the child is, if you're separated or no longer together, they do all kind of disgusting things. Mine wasn't letting me talk to my child. Every time my child wanted to talk to me, he would take the phone away, hide her phone. If I tried to call, he would pick up the phone and hang it up. I could hear my daughter crying in the background. So who wants to live with that? Who wants to deal with that? If they're old enough, they don't want to deal with that. If they don't cry at one parent's house and the other time, when they go into the other parent's house, the whole time all they do is cry or live on eggshells because they want to say and do the right thing, who wants to deal with that? Yeah, yeah, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are the kids, Tarshal, are the kids big enough that they can decide not to go? Is that an option? And it's so sad. It's so sad that a child doesn't want to go to the other parent's house. That speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. Complete volumes. And then Annie is waving to everyone. And then Tarshal says, now he can't conveniently take them out of the box. Right. Exactly. He saw them once last year and only once this year. That's probably enough for him. Because they don't like the kids. They don't like the kids. They don't care. It's not about the kids. And it's not about the best interests of the kids. I don't care what they say. It's not about the best interests of the child. You said it right. When they no longer have access to be able to take the child sorry guys, the phone was ringing. When they no longer are able to take the child out of the box when it's convenient for them. Yeah, yep, yeah. And then Ada says, you're right. They want kids, but they don't like kids. Yes, yes, yes. Same as their relationships. Yes, yes. They want people around as disposable tools, not because they cherish them. Ada, mwah. That is absolutely 100% correct. Annie says it affects our kids so much. Yeah, they deeply hurt. They're deeply hurt by the narcissist's behavior. Yes, yes. And sometimes it's long term, like Half Moon has mentioned. Sometimes it never goes away, or it takes a very long time to actually get them back where you want them to be, because they damage these kids so badly. They mentally torture the children. Because they want to have the manipulation and the control so much that it's disgusting. Tarshil says, let's see. Tarshil says the children did not pick him. Yep, they did not feel loved. Yeah, 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 because they don't know how to love. Narcissists don't know how to love, and kids pick up on that. There is no real attachment. It's all fake. It's all a facade. The kids know who love them. The kids know who care. You know, they can say they love their kids 5 million times. The proof is in the pudding. How do they treat their children? That's the question. How do you treat them? And especially when things are not going your way, how are you treating the child or children then, when things are not going the way that they think that they should go? Yeah, yeah. And then Annie said they like their kids when it makes them look good. Yep. Usually. Sorry, the phone again. I'm sorry, guys. Usually when they're young, alienation is a terrible manipulation. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yep. And then Tarshul says the children did not feel love. He did not even hug them. Yep, because they don't know how to love. Now he's embarrassed in front of the new. Now he's embarrassed in front of the new supply. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tarshul says they are 10, 9, 6, and 5. Oh, they're babies. Oh, love on them. Love on them. Love on them. And then Tarshul says they want to stick together. Of course. Of course. And another thing that they do, we've talked about this before, they sometimes will pin children against each other, or pick one as the golden child and then have others as the black sheeps. They do that also because they favor one child out of the others. Because maybe that child believes everything that they're saying. Because the child doesn't know any better. So they treat that child as the golden child. Tarshil said, my family is more supportive. Good. That is awesome. Awesome. Annie says, he isolated my kids from me. It took me 3 years for my kids to trust me. Now they don't want to see him. Yep. They are older also, so it did help. Yeah. 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 That's why I really say that it's really important, especially if there's two households, that when the children are with you, make sure you make a conscious decision that when they're with you, your home is filled with love, happiness, joy, peace, all good things, and that they can talk to you. They can communicate with you, and that you're not snapping at them when they try to talk to you. Or when they talk to you, that it's our job to listen and have conversation with these kids. Because we don't want these kids going into a shell at our house and at the other parent's house. So we have to make sure we make a conscious decision that our home is a safe home. Our home is filled with love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Half Moon says, and Annie says, yep. And then Half Moon says, she kept the kids away from me. She had to jump through hoops. I had to jump through hoops to see them. Then she needed to break from them. She would dump them off without a change of clothes, hungry and dirty. So sad, because it's not about the best interest of the child. These people despise children. They don't like children. They don't. They absolutely don't. Let me see. I think I just want to make sure I say everything. And then you want to, this is the uncomfortable, you want to make sure that they're not doing anything inappropriate with these children. Sometimes, I had this about 2 weeks ago, because I had this topic about 2 weeks ago, and I thought about this, and then I didn't talk about the topic. I kept pushing it off, and then I saw confirmation, and I said, okay, yeah, I was correct. There are some people that get with you or get with people. There are some narcissists that get with people who have children, not for the person, but for the children. Because they like children in an inappropriate way. The children are easy prey. Watch your children around narcissists. There's a whole lot of manipulation. There's a whole lot of control. And there's things that you don't see and that you don't know. Watch your children around these people. They like children in an inappropriate way. Annie says they always let their kids down. Yes, Raven. Yeah. Because they don't care about the children. They don't care. They do not care. Annie says, same for me in different way, but same, yes. Yeah. And oh, sorry. Raven says she used them for leverage and income, child support. Yeah. Yeah. I had the opposite. Same thing, but opposite. Doesn't want to pay child support. So did everything in the power to give as little as possible. My daughter lives with me 365 days a year. And I get $46 a week for someone who makes a whole lot of money. You tell me, how does that make sense? But God is a merciful and wonderful God. And he only wanted to have my daughter there so that he felt that he would pay me less. And manipulated his paychecks and my paychecks so that he would have to pay less. But God is an awesome God. God is an awesome God. And with God, we are going to make it. We're going to get through it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's very sick people. Very, very sick people. They don't care about the kids. They don't care about the kids. Like I said yesterday, anybody that cares about the kids, if the two parents are not together, a good wife, a good woman, or a good man, or a good mother, or a good father would say, hey, if the other person that takes care of my child majority of the time or all of the time, I'm going to make sure that that person is straight. I'm going to make sure that those kids are straight, because if the kids are straight, then that parent is straight. And if that parent is straight, the child or children is straight. That's how someone who logically thinks. But that's not what happens with narcissists. They don't think that way. They don't give a dang about you, and they don't give a dang about the children. It's about a win for them. That's what it's about, a win. But they can win, but they're always going to lose. And I'm going to repeat it for the everybody all the way in the back. It may look like a win, but it is a loss. Because if your child or children don't want to be around you, hopefully when you get to be a certain age, hopefully you don't need that child to come and wipe your behind because you don't have anybody around you to help you. Because everybody has had enough of your shenanigans, of their shenanigans. So they think they're winning. Let them keep thinking that. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Hey, Ash, is that Ashley? Hi, Ashley. How you doing today? How are you? Ashley says, hi, Treasure. What does it mean when a narcissist says he is over you to your face, but keeps ranting to and asking your friends about you, thinking they won't tell you? These people play so many mind games, so many mind games. They can tell you out of their lips anything. But they want to keep that door open just a little bit. Because if they keep that door open, in this case, if the door keeps open, by ranting to your friends and asking about you, then he knows, I think it's a he. I'm sorry. I'm going to say, I think it's a he, but I'm going to say, then the narcissist knows they still have an opportunity. So if they want to spin the block and come back whenever it's convenient for them, that they can do that. No, they don't deserve it. When they come back, they're worse than ever. When they come back, they want to devour you even more. When they come back, they disrespect you even more. Their levels go up worse and worse and worse. So that's just a game that they play so that they can keep that door open just a little bit. It's a manipulation trick. Because they don't want you to move on with your life. They want to run around with Mary and John and Tom and whoever. But they don't want you to move on with yours. So if they keep you thinking, oh, this person might come back to me. I hope this person comes back to me. I hope this person loves me. I hope this person changes. Then they're keeping you single and available, waiting for them to come back while they do whatever they want to do with whoever they want to do it with. No. Close the door. Close the door and seal it shut. And no more. No more. Half Moon said that one who is messed up is 40 now, and still a mess. Yeah. Yeah. It does affect. It does affect. It does affect. Some people grow out of it. Some people do the work. Some people recognize it and they go to God. They do the internal work. And then other people, like Half Moon says, grow up and they're still a mess. 40 years later and still a mess. And probably going to be a mess, sadly, because by 40, hopefully there's been some kind of progress and change. But don't give up. Don't stop praying. Continue to pray over him, Half Moon. Yeah. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then Tarshul says, I'm thinking about moving out of state to start a new life. Honey, do it. Run. Run, but don't let them know. Don't let them know. Don't let them know. Let them eat your dust. Yeah, and pray on it. Pray on it, fast and pray on it. And ask for God's direction. Ask him to give you a clear sign on if you're to do it and then where you're to go. Pray on it. And God is going to give you your answer. Yeah. Yep. But I say, great idea. Start a new life. Yep. Start a new life. I agree. Annie says it was the leverage to extend their control on us. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yep. And then Love says, such a good conversation. If you agree, hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, hit that like button. And then Annie says they like to be loved, but can't love. Yep. No treatments for that. Yeah. Yep. Yep. They're that double standard. They always have a double standard. They want respect. They want faithfulness. They want loyalty. They want respect. But they don't know how to give any of those things. But they want it all. But can't give or supply any of it. And when they do supply it, it's all fake. It's all because they have an agenda. Yeah. Yep. Tarshul says they were stuck in one room the entire weekend with a computer. Yeah, because they can't be bothered with children. It's not about the kids. It's not about the kids. It's about getting back at you. It's about getting back at the other parent. Narcissists don't love children. It's about getting back at the other parent. That's what it's about. Upsetting the other parent, infuriating the other parent, making the other parent suffer. But in the meantime, what they're really doing is making the children suffer. Because they're hurting the child or children. But they don't care. Could care less. Yeah. So sad. I'm so sorry. So sad. Ada says they want total and complete control over the kids' self-will. Yep. Kids grow up not trusting their own judgment and self-esteem damage. Yes. Yes. There's more to it than just being there. It's a psychological, there's a lot of psychological games, there's a lot of manipulation, there's a lot of control, there's a lot of damaging the child mentally, emotionally, and it's done on purpose. They don't love children. Children are easy prey in every aspect. Children are easy prey that they can control. Children are easy prey that the narcissist can manipulate them. Children are easy prey across the board with narcissists. It's they're like, oh, free game. I got a kid or children. I can do what I want and nobody will know. But they're sadly mistaken. Half Moon says, my children now know I love them. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Tarshul says, I don't allow my ex to take pictures with the kids for any event for the sake of the photo op. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Yep. And then Vanessa says, I thought everything was okay, but it's not my son. Hold on. I thought everything was okay, but it's not my son refused. It's not. My son refused to go to sleep today. And he told me that he is behaving this way because he wants me to be unhappy. I may have to give him up. Oh boy. And then she says school. Oh boy. Vanessa, do you have a family member, like a male family member that your son can go and stay? Sorry, I almost touched it. I almost touched it. The phone was ringing. Do you have a family member, a male family member that would take him in to kind of guide him? Someone that you trust, someone that could be a male role model for him? Because it sounds like that's what he's needing. He needs a strong, healthy male male role model in his life. Oh boy. Annie says, if you can act when kids are going, or excuse me, if you can act when kids are young, it's reassuring to them. Show you there from them, to be consistent, to show them you will fight for them without being mean to the other parent. Yeah, yeah. But it's about being mean, it's about getting back, it's about hurting the other parent. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So they don't care how they look to the kids. They don't care how they come across. So snatching phones out of their hands, making them cry. It's not about anything other than getting back at the parent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tarshil says, he tried the golden child. I would not allow. Yep. I told my children the truth from the beginning. No sugarcoating. Yeah. Sometimes you have to just call a spade and give them the raw deal and let them understand and know. Yeah. Yep. And then make sure that our home, on the other parent's home, is happy and healthy in all aspects. Yeah. Yep. And then Vanessa says, I'm tired of this battle with my son. Oh boy. And then Vanessa says, hi, Annie. Yeah. Well, that was short-lived. That was just yesterday. My goodness. I empathize with you, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you may have to get with the school and see if there is any, any programs that can help you, so that you can help him. And then if there's any positive male role model, that's also an option as well. Tarshil says, yes, we are always doing things to keep the love flowing. Yep. And we celebrate each other. We hug often, no matter what. Yes. I love it. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes. And then Annie says, it's exhausting. Yes, Vanessa. But kids do test you also. They want to know if you're still there for them. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And then Half Moon says, never give up, Vanessa. It's about love and understanding. It's his life, not yours. Trying to control him will make him rebel against you. Yeah, well, he's 13, so he needs some kind of guidance. He's definitely out of control. And he seems to be all over the place. One minute he's doing good, and then I don't know what the triggers are, and then he gets back to, sounds like he's just getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, oh boy, very sad, very, very sad. Annie says, very sad, yes, yeah, yeah. And then Tarshil says, my ex hates the love I have for children. Yeah. Yeah, because you are to love them unconditionally and no one else. Like I said in the very beginning, narcissists are envious of even the children. Yeah, even the children they're envious of. Yep. Yeah. Tarshil says that's why I filed the DFAS report for inappropriate things my children reported. Yeah, yeah. And then sometimes they don't even care, these people. Yeah, it's sad. And sometimes uh, uh, sometimes that institution has their flaws as well. But if you have a good system where you are, thank God, thank God, thank God. Yeah, and Tarshal says no one is allowed in my house, not even the other parent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Annie says, I have asked many questions to professionals because I was scared they will end up like him. Oh, don't even put that in the universe, Annie. Don't do that to yourself. Tarshal said, we don't depend on him. I take that emotional blow for them. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. Hey, Ice, how are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Ice says, uh-oh, it jumped. Ice says, good afternoon, Treasure Kingdoms in chat. Yes, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome in. And as you guys come in, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. And then Tarshal says, I pray for heavy judgment against all narcissists. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. They're going to get what they deserve, and what they've done to others, they have to pay for it. No one can escape. Yep. Yeah. Tarshal says they are hoping you fail. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. And the more they keep hoping that we fail, the more we're going to keep soaring higher and higher and higher and higher. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They don't know. Obviously, they don't know the source, our main source. They don't know where we get our strength and our power from. Obviously, they miss that part. They don't understand that part. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Tarshil says, I will never fail. Exactly. Exactly. And then Love says, thank you everyone for sharing your personal experiences. This is a safe place, a safe space. Please continue to share the live stream and smash that like button, guys. Yes, smash the like button. And then Ice says, with Christ, all things are possible. Mwah. Yes. Amen. 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 And then Annie is saying, hey, Ice. And then Half Moon says, I have had custody of my younger kids since they were 11 and 13. I received a total of $800 for all those years. She had them from 8 and 10, and it cost me $20,000. Yeah, because they know how to manipulate the system. But we serve a mighty and wonderful, magnificent God. Everything and anything that the enemy tries to steal or has taken, God will restore it, pressed down, shaken up, multiplied, and running over. Yeah. Yep. And then Tarshal says, I'm teaching my children to not deal with him when they become of age. It will be worse. Yeah, they see it for themselves. They see it for themselves. Yeah, they see it for themselves. Kids know. Kids know who loves them. Yeah, kids know. Yeah, kids know. They absolutely know. Vanessa says, narcs are so evil. He trapped me with this child. Now my life is made so hard. I want my life back because I'm losing myself. Oh, honey. Oh, boy. Yeah, I wish I could help you. I wish I could help you. Yeah. Do they have boarding schools there that he can go through to? Do you have someone that you can send him with? Um, yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. Annie says, when it's our kids, we do give all we can to make them make them safe. It's our job. Yeah. Yep. And then Tarshil says, they never get over you. Move on. It's all a trick. It's all tricks and lies. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Vanessa says, I just want to be happy. Yeah. Yep. I understand. I completely understand. And then Annie says, Vanessa, hon, I understand. You stay strong. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And then Tarshil said, my ex will spin the block and cat. Oh my goodness. My ex will spin the block and catch a piece of lead. And he's aware of this. Oh my goodness. Tarshil, you are no joke. Oh my goodness. I don't blame you. Annie says, yes, each time they come back, it's worse because to them, it's like we accept their BS. Yep, I'm always scared when he acts kind. Yep, he do it right now. I know I need not to react. Yeah, yeah, because there's a trick, there's a manipulation, or there's something coming. There's something coming. They want something from you. It's funny, but it's not funny. But once you understand how these people operate, you already know that when their niceness comes, there's something up their sleeve. They have something up their sleeves. Yeah. Yep. And then Vanessa says, I was struggling with my mental health today. I can't believe how the headache with my child was making me feel like giving up. Oh, honey. No, we love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We absolutely love you. And this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Yeah, we love you. And it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I promise you that. I promise you that. Just keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Stay focused on God. Yeah. Yep. And then Annie says, ninja running and plan A, B, C, and D. Sadly, yes. Create a plan. Absolutely. Annie says, big hugs to you, Vanessa. One day at a time, hon. Yeah. Yeah. And then Vanessa says, thanks, Annie. And Annie says, it's hard. Don't forget that kids still kids. They have bad days too. Yeah. 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 And then Tarshil says, I told him to tell the new supply to keep him and hold him tight and don't send him back. I know that's right. Tarshil, mwah. Listen, Tarshil, you gotta tell the new supply this. Tag, you're it, not it. You're it. OMG, not it. We used to do this thing when I grew up in Brooklyn. And we used to play tag. And when you played tag, you had base. You had like certain spots that were base. And so the kids would run around and the person who was it had to try to catch the other kids before they hit the base. And when they would tag the person, the person would say, tag, not it. And then if the person hit the tag home base before, then they would say, you know, home base. Yeah, tag, not it. Yeah, exactly. Tarshil says, that's why I filed the DFAC report on the children report. This will build a case against him on being unfit. Yeah, yep. This is why community is important. My children are in sports, involved in church, and have a great family support system. Yep, exactly. 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 They need, I always say, kids need at least one place where they can feel safe and they can be themselves. They don't have to walk on eggshells. They don't have someone ridiculing them and putting them down every minute. Um, and they have security. Yeah, one of those parents has to have that. One, at least one. Yeah, it's our duty for these kids that they at least have one healthy parent. Yeah, yep. Love says there are a lot of famous cases such as Brian Mike, who openly used his stepkids to berate his biological kids. Ooh, it's all over social media and it's so sad. Oh my goodness. Oh, see, that's just absolutely, absolutely, that's so sad. So sad. I haven't heard of that, but I'll see if I can remember to look that up tonight. That is terrible, but that's what they do, and it is sad. It's very, very sad. It's very sad, and all they're doing is literally tearing these children apart. You know, it's funny. My daughter used to say all the time, "Dad, why don't you like my brother?" A little kid could see it. It's sad. It's very sad. And no response. Dead silence. No response. Never answered. No response. But if a little kid can see, yeah, yeah. Tarshil says, can't hurt me. I know who I am. Yep. I will fight for my children. My success agitates him. Yep. Aggravates him, excuse me. Yep. Yep, exactly. Well, I guess they'll be agitated and aggravated. Hello. Exactly. Annie says, my kids witnessed the abuse. Yep. They were very confused by it. For the first time recently, they told me they noticed it took 3 years. Yeah. They see everything. They see and they know everything. A child should not have to be running and screaming and crying because of another parent. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice for children to see the other parent being just sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Let's see. Annie says, when I left, that was the most scary time I had because I know he could hurt them to get them crazy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's why praying over your kids every day, all day. Yeah. Yep. And then Tarshil says, reporting is the key to keep a paper trail going. I'm a nurse. Yep. Yep. Mandated reported. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Annie says, too much lies. It need to come to light. Balance needed. Yeah. Yep. So true. So true. And then Ice is saying, hey, Annie. Annie is smiling. Annie says, at one point they see it. Yes. Yeah, they see it. And then Ice said, my son saw it for 4 or 5 years. My son saw it at 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Old. Yeah. Yeah. And then Annie says, Vanessa, your son will see eventually for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Praying for recovery. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, love. That's so funny. I was just going to say that. Yeah. Um, love says Vanessa Treasure always reminds us, read Psalm 91. Pray this over your son and the situation. Yeah. 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 Amen. 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 Hey, Lawrence. How are you today? Welcome in. Lawrence says, oh, y'all thought y'all thought I wasn't in the building. Smash that like button. Lawrence says, great conversation, and smash the like button. How you doing today? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. And then Annie says, I have CPS help for years. It was scary at first, but it helped a lot because they are witness. I did all I could, but I needed witness. I think my ex is a psychopath and a schizophrenic, maybe both. Annie, sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Yep. Lauren says, smash it. Oh my goodness. And then Half Moon says, I'm going to have to check where my daughter is. I got a thing saying that her bus was late. She didn't send me a text yet. Yeah, no. Half Moon said, I started drinking, smoking pot, and cigarettes at 13. My over-controlling narcissistic mother and my flying monkey father drove me away. Yeah, yeah. It does take a toll. It does take a toll. Yeah, it does. And then you have those, the after effect where you don't know how to deal with it. So sometimes you wind up going to alcohol, smoking, drugs, those types of things, to, I guess, drown your sorrows and, yeah, use that as a crutch. Yeah, yeah. And then Annie says, yep, they know they're safe with one. It's good. Some have none, and it's very sad. Yeah, yeah, that is sad. At least one parent should be a healthy parent. At least one. Yeah, yeah. And if you have both, God, I don't know. Cry out to God. That's the only thing that's gonna help. It's crying out to God. And he says, Raven, so sorry for you. You didn't have a choice. Yeah, yeah. And then Tarshil says, oops. Brian McKnight may meet his maker soon, like Jamie Foxx. Wait, what? What happened? I know Jamie Foxx is not doing well. What happened to Brian McKnight now? Wait, Jamie Foxx passed away? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Wait, did Jamie pass? And what's wrong with Brian? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. I didn't go on social media today, so I don't know. And I don't watch TV. I've taken it out of my, it's just so depressing. So I'm very careful what I what I take in, because yeah, we no negativity around here at all positive, as much as possible. So yeah. Lawrence says, Treasure, this platform is helping and opening eyes towards this disorder. I appreciate all that you are doing. Thank you, Lawrence. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Lawrence. I appreciate all of your support as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Annie says, Hey, Lawrence. And Annie is sending kisses. And then Tarshil says, I put my ex out while I was 6 months pregnant. Um, I helped him pack his trash bags and changed the locks. Yep. I went to work the next day. Tarshil, I hope you don't take this in any way disrespect. Honey, you a thug. You a gangster, honey. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, like a boss. Like a boss. Mwah! Tarsha, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. Just like you when I grow up. Yes. And then Annie says, smashed my friend. And she's giving the Annie, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Lauren says, Annie, God bless. Annie says, LOL. I know you understand, Treasure. Annie, you know I love. Don't get me to laughing. I won't stop. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, I love you. Annie, side note. I don't know why this came to my mind the other night. You popped in my head and I said, if anybody come on this live and try to bother me in any way, shape, or form, and Annie is in the building, they better look out. Because Annie going for the juggler, honey. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought about that, so I figured I'd share it with you to make you laugh. Annie will go in, honey, and Annie will let them know, we not playing that around here. And I love it. Oh, my goodness. Half Moon said, I got close to my drinking buddies. We had things in common. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then Annie says, thanks, Lawrence. And then Annie says, he passed away. Yeah. And then Tarshil says, Brian McKnight is also a narcissist. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I saw a little bit of what was going on. And then Lawrence says, love, great job moderating. Yes, yes, she's awesome. She is absolutely awesome. And then Tarshil says, yeah, Jamie Foxx is not doing well. Yeah, I saw that like 2 days ago, that he's not doing well, but we're going to keep praying for him. We're going to keep praying for him. Yeah, yeah. And then, let's see. Sorry, guys. Every time I touch the screen, it jumps. Hey, Lisa, how are you? How are you? And Lisa says, no, he's alive. Just did a fact check. Okay, good. I love Jamie. I love Jamie. Jamie is so talented. Something's not adding up with that picture either, but yeah, we're sending prayers. We're sending prayers. Yeah. And then Annie says, oh, yes, he's hospitalized. Yeah, that I did know. That I did know. We're going to send prayers for recovery, speedy recovery. Yeah. Yep. And safety. Because something's going on. And then Annie says, LOL. Yes. Yep. And then Tarshil said, I'm ex-military and I'm from Chicago. Okay. West Side. I know that's right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, and he says, love you too, treasure. Yes, I love you too. I love you too, honey. Oh my goodness. And then Tarsha says, my dad was tough on me. Yeah. Yeah. But he made you strong. He made you strong. Yeah. Yeah. And he says, yeah, better laugh. Yeah, sometimes. And then Tarsha says, "Yep, we got to laugh. Yep, gangster in here. We gangster in here. Exactly, exactly, exactly." And Annie says, "Tarsha, LOL." And Tarsha says, "Jamie Foxx, what he is? Oh, I never saw that. Oh, wow." I never saw that. I never saw that. I have to pay attention. I never saw that. Wow. Wow. You know, a lot of celebrities probably are. You know, they have that God complex that they're better than everyone else. So sadly, sadly. That's sad to hear. That's really sad to hear. And then Annie says, smooth criminal. What you know about that, Annie? Oh my goodness. And then Annie says, blah, blah, I got the joke a lot cause of my name. Why? Why'd you get the joke? Because of your name. What's wrong with your name? Or is Annie the name that you use, but you have a different name? Maybe it sounds like that's what you're saying. But Kingdom, yes, today was a good topic. Today was an awesome topic. You guys are absolutely phenomenal and amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers. That is just insane. It's a good thing though. It's a good thing. The family is growing and growing and growing. And we love our family. We love our family. We absolutely love our family. And I love you. I love you. And remember that God loves you more than anything in this world. Annie says, are you okay? Oh, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Michael Jackson song. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that song. I love it. I love it. Annie, you got me laughing loud. I love it. I love it. Tarshil says, Michael Jackson, my favorite. Yes, yes, I love it. And then Love says, on your way out, in the words of the lovely Lawrence, smash that like button, y'all. Smash the like button. And Half Moon says, we love you, treasure. Oh, I love you guys too. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then Annie is sending music symbols and she's laughing. Annie, are you okay? Now I'm going to say that to you all the time. Are you okay, Annie? Oh my goodness. Smooth criminal. And then Tarsha says, we love you. Hugs and kisses to all. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, Kingdom, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to see what's going on with my daughter. It looks like her bus is having issues. She had a sub bus this morning. But I'm going to give her a call and see what's going on, what the update is. And then remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Um, you guys are just absolutely amazing. If you want to connect for a one-on-one, I'm going to put all of my information under the description. I would love to connect with you. And then if you want to come on live with me, I welcome anyone who wants to come on live and just co-host with me. I would love that. That would be so awesome. That would be so cute. I would love to do that. So if you're interested, definitely let me know. We can definitely set that up. And then the My Testimony, if you still want to do that, we can definitely still do that as well. And then check out the TeeSprings Store and check out the Spread Shop Store. And I'll put the link for those under the live, and it's under all the lives. And you guys are awesome. I hope you have an amazing evening, afternoon, whatever time of the day it is. Half Moon. Oh, Annie says, "Woo!" And Half Moon says, "Have a great evening, all." And then Annie says, "Thanks and good evening." Yes, Mwah. Kingdom. I love you. Have an awesome evening, and I see you. I'm still looking for a part-time job. So I've been using Thursdays and Fridays to kind of do my legwork. So I will see you guys back on Monday. Mwah. Love you. Have a great evening. Bye, Kingdom. Bye-bye.